Right, I've now almost succeeded in finalizing plans for our tour, so I will bring you up to date with what I know. As you know, we are flying first to Munich on Monday the 4th. The flight is at 11:30, so it's too early to have lunch at the airport. I suggest we meet there for coffee at 10, which should give us plenty of time for breakfast before we leave home. When we arrive in Munich, we'll be met at the airport by Klaus Bauer. Klaus works for a tour operator, and he will look after us for the time we'll be in Germany. He's already liaised with the managers of the theaters we are going to visit, and he's also arranged for an officer of the National Theatre in Munich to show us around the theatre one afternoon during our stay. Now, last time we discussed this trip, I didn't have the precise cost for hotel rooms, but now I have. The normal rate at the hotel where we are staying is 150 euros a night for a double room. I hope to get that down to 120 euros, but in fact, I've been able to negotiate the rate of 110. That be reflected in the final payment, which you will need to make by the end of the week. On Tuesday, the day after our arrival, I had hoped we could sit on a rehearsal at one of theaters, but unfortunately, that's proved very difficult to arrange. So instead, we'll have a coach trip to one of the amazing castles in the mountains south of Munich. On Tuesday evening, we'll all have dinner together in a restaurant near our hotel. From talking to you all about your preferences, it was clearly that a typical local restaurant would be too meat-oriented for some of you. Some of you suggested an Italian restaurant, but I must confess that I decided to book a Lebanese one, as we have plenty of opportunities to go in Italian restaurants at home. On Wednesday afternoon, the director of a play we are going to see that evening will talk to us at the theater. She will describe the whole process of producing a play, including how she chose the actors, and as the play we are going to see is a modern one, how she worked with the playwright. Right, now I'd just like to make a few points about the plays we are going to see, partly because it might influence your choice of clothes to take with you. The play we are seeing on Wednesday evening is a modern one, and we're going to the premiere, so it will be quite a dressy occasion. Though, of course, you don't have to dress formally. I gather it's rather a multimedia production with amazing lighting effects and a soundtrack of electronic music, though unfortunately the playwright is ill and is unlikely to be able to attend. On Thursday, we are seeing a play that was first performed last year, when it was commissioned to mark 100 years since the birth of the town of a well-known scientist. We are going to see a revival of that production, which aroused a lot of interest. Friday's play will really make you think hard about what clothes to pack, as it will be in the garden of a palace. It's a beautiful setting, But I'd better warn you, there won't be much protection from the wind. On Saturday, we are going by coach to the theatre in another town, not far from Munich. This will be the opening of drama festival, and the mayor and all other dignitaries of the town will be attending. After the performance, the mayor is hosting a reception of all the audience, and there will be a band playing traditional music of the region. And after having a day off on Sunday, our final play is on Monday, and is the stunning setting of the old town hall, which dates back to the 14th century. The performance marks the 50 years that the lead actor has been on stage, and the play is the one where he made his first professional appearance all those years ago. And the day after that, we'll be flying back home. Now, have you got any question before?